Hello once again, and this is an old motherboard of mine. I've had this computer for about 10 years. It's not my main computer. It used to be before I got one 7 years ago, and that's still my main workhorse, but this used to be my spare computer. You know, if anything goes wrong, I could use this as a spare, but it's no longer working. Now, I've had to change different parts to just troubleshoot. Graphics card I've changed, nothing wrong with the graphics card. Processor, it is an AM3 processor. This is what the motherboard is. It's an ASUS Crosshair V Formula Z. It's an AM3 Plus motherboard, so it is quite old. DDR3 RAM, Republic of Gamers, so it is basically by ASUS. Now I have tried different RAM, nothing wrong with the RAM. Processor I've changed, nothing wrong with the processor. So I've changed like quite a few different components, but there's something seriously wrong with it. I think there's something wrong with the BIOS. I can't do nothing with the BIOS. Now what I do, I switch it on, and this is what happens. Oh, hang on, I would be if I switched it on by there. Here we go. So let's switch it on. So it all comes on as normal. So you've got a little thing up there. That will change. So doing its checks, post checks. It will. Right, it does beep. That indicates it's passed its post checks. But then it stays on 62, and what it says about 62 is, if I can find it, of course I can't find it, here we go. Installation IL, the PCH Runtime Service, so that gets stuck on there. So it must make me think it's a BIOS issue. I've tried resetting the BIOS and it keeps doing this. So there is a definite problem with this PC. There's just nothing wrong with the RAM. Tried different RAM, tried a different processor, tried different graphics card. I've tried all sorts of different things and I still can't get it to work. So it is a 10-year-old motherboard, so it's most probably had it. So if any tips out there would be much appreciated, but if you can't, it doesn't matter, because I'm probably gonna replace it sometime anyway, get a new motherboard for it, because it is quite a good case. I ain't gonna chuck the case away. I can reuse the case again. So yeah, people say, oh, cable management, I do not care, and it's got nothing to do with the cable management, because I've checked everything. So if you're one of these people about cable management, I don't really care, to be honest with you. Yeah, so if there's any tips you can suggest, I mean, I've basically tried everything I can, so I honestly think he's had it. Even though it's 10 years old, but I know I've got older motherboards than that and they still work, but anyway, if he can't, it doesn't matter. You can even do a reset in there. Let's do it, another reset. I mean, it was a good motherboard for its time. Like everything, it gets old, you know, and then it's obsolete. Doesn't matter. It ain't exactly gonna. It can't run Windows 11. Well, it could, but unsupported, because it don't support TPM 2.0, and it can't run one of the relevant processors anyway. So it doesn't really matter. But it can run Windows 10. But no, it just sticks at 62, and the screen is coming on, but the screen is blank. So it's nothing coming on the screen. It's just blank, but the screen is coming on. So there is the graphics, you know, there is power going to the screen, but the motherboard's just dead from BIOS. So I think it could be a BIOS issue. I'm not going to spend money on it to get it looked at. I'll just probably end up replacing the computer at some point. Doesn't matter. If it can't get fixed, it can't get fixed. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Till next time, and goodbye.